as so often during this past season, within striking distance of pulling off another major upset. State, the David of the football world, unsung, unheralded, virtually unknown before the season began, and now here they are, nationally ranked, and with the game almost over, behind by only 1 point, 7-6. Now, at this critical moment, they're in range of Chip Garvey's toe, which instrument was instrumental in and placed the vital 6 points on the scoreboard.
Put 3 back up. All right, stand by now.
All right, Chip Garvey is waiting. The center is over the ball. And once more, an entire game of men and muscle and equipment all comes down to one thing. The furthest extremity on Chip Garvey's body is toe. 7-6. Seconds to go. The ball is snapped. The toe connects. And it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, the kick is good. Incredibly.
Wow, Chip was really hit.
Free field goal tries. 9 points. State wins the game 9-7. What a climax. And let's look at that great moment once again by way of replay.
All right, let's replay that, Merritt. Put it on the line, Johnny. And roll it, Merritt, gently. Merritt, what we want is to see him get the ball off and then get hit. That's it. That's the right speed. Johnny, stand by to mat the final score.
But he's up on his feet, shaken, triumphant. As again, he leads
mat the final score.
Notorious 9-7.
Boy, is he going to have a headache.
Sets up the confrontation next Saturday between State and Newton, both undefeated. The winner of that game to play in the bowl game. Our play-by-play for today's game was...
George is really a great dancer, isn't she? She really gets into it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. A little talent, right?
What's the matter?
Nothing, I guess. I kind of woozy there for a second. Like, everything kind of went black on me. Funny buzzing in my ears.
Well, come on. Why don't you sit down?
No, it's okay. It'll clear up.
How would you like a career in television there?
Cool off, I'm busy. Well, you're really a flake, aren't you?
What?
First you invite me down from Boston, and now you make like I'm not alive. Well, I'm not gonna let you push me around like some football.
Well, cut it out, will ya?
And what's that supposed to be? Another threat?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is that?
I don't know. I just met her here at the party.
I recognize her from someplace.
Well, you're making a scene nobody needs.
When are you gonna let him be a big boy and take care of his own problems?
All right, come on.
Chip, how could you do this to me? After all you promised. After all we meant to each other.
Come on. Come on.
How much did you give him?
Just to knock him out for a few minutes, that's all. Kick him around when we want him to. You, madame, were terrific. What a performance.
That was the hard part. In front of all those people. Do you think I convinced them?
Scared the socks off of me.
Well, he's the one we've got to convince. I'm afraid he's just not going to buy it, Ben.
He'll buy it. Don't worry about it. I know him like my own brother. He'll be a little scared, confused, frightened, but, well, I'll just keep him that way. What's the matter?
How's he going to come out of this?
He'll do just fine. Look, we got to go through with this. It's the only chance I've got. If you think this is playing rough, let me tell you what happens if I don't pull this off. Come on, hurry. Wake up. What happened? Huh? What happened?
I don't know. Buzzing in my ears and my head.
What happened to Paula?
Paula? What do you...
You hit her. I mean, you must have hit her.
What?
All right, look at her. Look at her.
I don't remember, Ben. I don't remember.
All right. All right.
I couldn't have done that, Ben.
Don't you remember? Huh? You were arguing with her, and there was a crash. Then you must have passed out.
Okay. I don't remember,
All right,
Ben.
All right. She was shouting, screaming like someone crazy. I'm sure it was self-defense. Huh?
But I can't believe. I mean, my head. I can't think clear.
Were you drinking a lot at the party?
I never touched.
Okay, maybe it was the tackle you got during the game, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I have to call the police.
You crazy! Chip!
It was an accident.
Fine, it was an accident, but who's gonna believe you? Especially after the scene you had at the party with her.
I don't know what got into her. I mean, we weren't that close.
Fine. But how are you gonna prove that? Chip! Don't you see? You got nothing to gain and everything to lose. You got a scholarship, you got 3 brothers and a mother to help support. I mean, how much more weight do you want to carry on your shoulders? And worse yet, every pro scout in the country is going to be at that game next week. Now, you think you stand a chance at all to play in that game? Until you're proven innocent? Huh? It might take weeks, months. Never.
They've all gone to bed.
Use your head, huh? Come on.
Well, stop pounding. I don't feel very good, Ben.
All right.
I don't know what to do, Ben.
First of all, you get out of here. Now, come on.
What about her, Ben?
Come on. I'll take care of it. Just leave everything to me, huh? Sit down.
I don't want you to take the blame, Ben.
Chip! Come on. There's not going to be any blame. Not on me or anyone else. Just trust me. And the important thing is that you're free and clear. You worked too hard and too long to go down the tube because of some girl you barely even know got drunk and flipped out at a party. Chip, don't blow everything on something that wasn't even your fault. Come on. It's not fair on you or anyone else. Come on.
How are you handled, Ben?
Just don't worry about it, huh?
Ben, I'm not sure it's the right thing to do.
Chip, come on! There's no other way. And remember, you don't have anything to feel guilty about because you didn't do anything wrong. Okay? Go ahead. Go on.
Like a nightmare. How can she be dead? Oh, I can't believe it. What about her family?
There weren't any. She didn't have much of anything.
I feel awful. She was so young.
Only in years, Chip. Only in years. Look, you insisted on coming and seeing this for yourself. All right, you did. It's over.
Ah, you're wrong. I'll never get over it. What's he doing here?
Well, I couldn't handle it by myself, but don't worry. Pete's one of my oldest friends. He helped me out.
It's a dirty shame what happened to you, Chip. I'm sorry, but it's inevitable, I suppose.
What do you mean, inevitable?
Well, let's face it. Paula was wacko.
We're both grateful you helped us out, Pete.
Hey, forget it. I love football and the people in it. I wasn't about to sit around and watch a coming star go down the drain for something that wasn't even his fault.
And everything else is all right?
Yeah, I did what I could. At least I got them to compromise.
Compromise? What happened? Will you tell me what's going on?
Well, you see, Chip, all this took a little more muscle than I've got.
You mean there are others that know about this?
Yeah, but they won't run to the cops. That's the important thing, Chip.
That's important anyway.
But they do want a favor in return.
How much?
$500,000.
Oh, that's crazy. Where do they expect me to get that kind of money?
On Saturday's game.
I'm going to the police.
Like I should have in the first place.
This thing will never stop snowballing.
I suppose that's one way you can handle it.
You know, what happens once you do that, don't you, Chip?
Yeah. We get this thing straightened out once and for all. Even if it means I go to jail for a while. I won't implicate any of you. I'll take the whole rap.
Yeah. But what about the mortuary? We made a few payoffs. When the police start digging, my friends might get hurt. They won't like that.
Look, I can't help that. We were wrong. All of us. If I'd been thinking clearly, it wouldn't have happened.
All right, Chip, but it did happen. Look, I don't think you know what these people are like. I mean, they're willing to play rough.
Look, I got myself into this mess by not telling the truth in the first place. If that means they're gonna rough me up, well, I guess I have it coming. But I'm not throwing a game on top of this.
All right, let's say we all have it coming. But what about your younger brothers and the rest of your family?
Ah, come on, they wouldn't hurt them.
You do have a lot to learn.
You're in with them, aren't you?
Chip, you can't beat them. Join them.
Come on, come on, all right, come on, come on.
Look, I know what you're feeling.
Huh? All right.
If you want to take a smack at me, go ahead, if it'll make you feel any better. But it's not going to change a thing. My friends are going to bet a wad in that game. And if they don't win, then your family loses.
Chip, look at it this way. What if the game doesn't even depend on you? I mean, it could happen. The game could bust wide open where a field goal or an extra point won't make a bit of difference. Huh?
Evenly matched as any I've seen this entire season. Scoreless, with only minutes until halftime. It's State's ball at midfield. Jeffries takes the handoff. He fades. Deep downfield to Mitchell. What a catch!
All right, guys, 10 seconds left.
State is letting the clock run out. Time out.
Nancy,
State.
what are you doing here?
I have to tell you something. Paula Clark may not be dead.
I saw her grave.
Is that why you sent your mother and your brother out of town? Is that why you missed that last kick?
Listen, I don't care what you think about me, but I didn't miss that kick on purpose. I'd never throw a game. Some people miss sometimes. That was just my time.
It's all yours, pal. The coach says we're going for 3.
It's only second down.
The coach doesn't want to take a chance on a fumble.
Good luck on that kick.
If I miss, who's going to believe me?
And so a 14-13 loss if he misses, but a 16-14 victory if he can come through and make it. There's the snap, the kick. It's good. Bobby is hit. The 32-yard field goal. Overton State moves out front, 16-14 over Newton. What a football game. This stadium is going great.
You're back. How did it go?
Great. I feel a lot better. I told the school everything.
Good for you. Looks like Ben and Pete did the same to the police.
What's going to happen to them?
Well, they and Paula Clark face some serious charges. Falsifying a death certificate, lying to the police, trying to fix a football game. Won't go easy with them.
What about Chip?
Well, you were an accessory to all of this, but at least you didn't compound the mistake by attempting to throw the game. And since you're going state's evidence and there was no real harm done, my guess is that you'll get off with a suspended sentence and a long probation.
Well, you'll be able to finish school. And the big game's only in 2 weeks.
I'm out of that. The school won't let me play in the bowl game. Frankly, I don't really deserve it. I should have called the police as soon as I thought Paula was dead, and then reported the attempt to fix the game. I don't think I'll ever get over it.
You already have. You know, there's an old saying. When you swim with sharks, you either get eaten or you become a shark yourself. You've gone one better than that. You've become your own man. It's much more important than any point after touchdown. Reminds me of the old salt who found himself a young wench in Hong Kong.
Skipper, we're not out to sea.
Right, Mr. Drew.